Hello there, welcome to Rajya Sabha TV. I'm Aishwarya Kapoor with you. Here are all the updates related to coronavirus pandemic. Across the world now, more than 3.2 million people have been infected with novel coronavirus and more than 228,000 people have lost their lives due to COVID-19. The US continues to be the worst affected country. It has more than 1 million cases of coronavirus and more than 62,000 deaths have been reported in that country due to COVID-19. And a top US infectious disease doctor has also claimed that a second wave of a coronavirus infection in the US is inevitable. But US President Donald Trump has clearly stated that the federal government will not extend the social distancing measures that are in place and that will expire on Thursday, which means that it will be dependent on the state governors to decide on easing of the lockdown measures. And it is expected by the end of the week, at least 28 US states will be partially reopened. And Donald Trump also says that China wants him to lose the 2020 election. He again hit out at China, saying that the coronavirus has greatly upset the US-China trade deal and China will do anything to ensure that he loses the 2020 election. Meanwhile, in more news from the US, a Texas zoo has reopened to public, but with the difference with a drive-through experience, which means that the visitors can go and see animals, but from within the security of their own vehicles, while there is an audio tour that people can hear. And in more international news, the International Labour Organization has said that a third of the global workforce, which is about 1.6 billion people, are in danger of losing their livelihoods due to the economic impact of COVID-19 pandemic. And now news from Italy. Italy, as you know, is one of the worst affected countries in Europe, and it has more than 2 lakh cases of coronavirus and more than 27,000 deaths have been reported in that country. But now the Italian region of Calabria has started the relaxation of lockdown measures. So an order was signed yesterday for a gradual reopening, and which means that there will be now reopening of bars, restaurants and bakeries where tables can be set out in the open. And in more news from Italy, more than 12 million workers in that country have applied for emergency coronavirus funds. So these funds were introduced on 17th of March with the aim that no one will lose his or her job, and more than 12 million people in that country therefore have applied for these emergency funds. And elsewhere in Europe, again, there have been easing of lockdown measures. For example, Portugal has ended its state of emergency. France and Switzerland will start reopening on 11th of May. And Greece also has been encouraging tourists to visit this summer, of course, subject to social distancing norms. And talking about UK will hold a cabinet meeting today to decide on easing of the lockdown measures. Now, the country has more than 165,000 cases of coronavirus, and the fatalities in UK are the third highest after US and Italy, and the fatalities are more than 26,000. So several countries around the world are easing their lockdown measures, and there have been some sorts of hope of recovery, calming of the coronavirus pandemic, so to say. For example, China has been reporting new cases in single digits for some time now. Yesterday it reported only 4 new cases of coronavirus. All were imported cases, and not even a single death has been reported in China. Similarly, Hong Kong, which we know had suffered a second wave of coronavirus infection last month, has reported no new case for 4th consecutive day. South Korea, which has more than 10,000 cases of coronavirus, yesterday reported not even a single case, which was a big encouraging sign for South Korea, because when the month began, it was reporting almost 100 cases a day, and now yesterday not even a single case was reported. So there have been some encouraging signs from different parts of the world as well. But many other countries around the world are struggling. For example, there is a huge concern over the cases of coronavirus in Russia. Yesterday, more than 5,800 cases were reported in one single day, and the cases in Russia are now close to 1 lakh figure. Similarly, Brazil also yesterday saw a record increase in the number of cases. The country saw 6,276 cases reported in one single day, and that has taken Brazil's total number of cases to more than 78,000. Similarly, 5 cases of coronavirus were reported in Aden in Yemen, which has raised the prospect that this war-ravaged country will also soon have a coronavirus outbreak. And another country that has been buckling under the pressure of coronavirus outbreak has been Japan. Yesterday it reported 236 new cases of coronavirus, and the cases in total in that country are now close to 15,000, and this despite the fact that Japan is under a state of emergency, under a lockdown till 6th of May. But the cases of coronavirus are increasing. As a result, it is expected that Japan will extend the state of emergency for almost a month now. And an update on the Tokyo Olympic Games now. The International Olympic Committee has said that the Tokyo Games do not hinge on a coronavirus vaccine. Remember, the Tokyo 2020 president had earlier said this week that the games will be cancelled if the pandemic is not contained by next summer. And in fact, Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe had also echoed the same sentiment yesterday, where he said that it will be impossible to hold Tokyo Olympic Games if the pandemic was not contained. Remember, the rescheduled games are due to begin from 23rd of July next year. So there is again huge uncertainty over the Tokyo Olympic Games. And in another concerning news, there have been cases of COVID-linked inflammatory syndrome that is emerging in children. So doctors around the world are reporting more and more cases of an inflammatory syndrome that is being seen in children that appears to be linked to the COVID-19 infection. Now, more than 100 cases of such unusual illnesses have been reported in children in at least 6 countries of the world. And so the doctors in these nations, that is US, UK, France, Italy, Spain and Switzerland, are therefore now investigating this condition. So those were all the updates related to coronavirus pandemic from across the globe. Thanks for watching.